My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
I see court again. Why I keep on don't put notes at court? Okay, so there's this here. I just read that Association newspaper used his tweet as part of their defense today. Again, it's not a coincidence. Okay, what are they talking about? I do not know. Association newspaper? Is it Associate newspaper? Okay, is it a recent tweet during the time Daily Fair with the article about security? Okay, there's me here. I'm lost. I'm not sure. 6 hours ago, I'm still questioning. Okay, during the time Daily Fair wrote the article about security. What's the other thing? Okay, I'm gonna read some more comments to see if anybody put the answer. Link, there's me asking question. There's that. It took me a minute. LOL. It's nothing wrong. That's the same tweet many organization reporting fairly put out. Okay, like support him, click on his article, buy his book, but miss me with the but he is a liar. Okay, so they're probably using tweets that they tweet for themselves and then they're using it again. So I don't know. I'm lost here. I thought I will find the answer. Next tweet. Okay, during the Sandringham summit in January 2020, Prince Harry offered to pay for security whenever he and his family were in the UK and was denied. Former head of counter-terrorism Neil Bosu said that the threat Harry and Meghan face from the far right are disgusting and very real. Okay, 34 seconds.
But there were many serious, credible threats against Meghan, were there, emanating from the far right?
Absolutely. If you'd seen the stuff that was written and you were receiving it, the kind of rhetoric that's online, if you don't know what I know, you would feel under threat all of the time.
So you were convinced that there was a genuine threat to Meghan's life on on more than one occasion, on several occasions?
We had teams investigating it. People have been prosecuted for those threats.
My goodness. All right, let's see some of the comment. Okay, so this one was the thread. All right, let's see here. Okay, there were many serious credible threats against Meghan Markle from the far right. We had teams investigating. People have been prosecuted for those threats. Okay, just read, pause and read. All right, these there's that. I've covered these a lot. And there's this. Okay, sorry, I'm moving on. I'm already past an hour. Kamala Tamney was among the people painting a target on Meghan and dog whistling to the racists to target Meghan. A cookbook that raised over £700,000 and helped Grenfell survivors to open their kitchen 7 days a week from 2. Okay, there's that. You could pause and read it. My goodness, Meghan was doing so much good for the country in the UK. The Mail on Sunday claimed that Harry lied about willing to pay for police protection. The paper accused Harry of spinning the story and trying to keep the case a secret. And I think this is one of another lawsuit that Harry is suing the paper for, because they informed the public the wrong thing. Okay, he's not suing the UK for because he's not having his security. No, that completely different. He's asking the whatever who's supposed to give him the security. He's asking the judge to review why he's not having a review, why he's not having security. Okay, so that's completely different. But the part where he's suing, it's whatever newspaper who reported on it, claiming that he's suing the government or something for because he's not getting security. Okay, I was talking about it not too long ago in one of my videos. All right. The paper accused Harry of spinning the story and trying to keep the case secret. However, email shows the offer was made in January 2020 and then April 2020 to the Queen's private secretary. But the thing is that if Harry had spoke directly to the Queen, okay, these are the people who's making a mess over there as well. If Harry had spoke directly with the Queen, I think the Queen would have agreed. But they're keeping those information from the Queen. Or let's say if Charles or maybe Camilla, one of those senior members, grab those information and don't even pass it on for the Queen to make the decision. They kept it among themselves because they were the one who didn't like or who felt threatened by Harry and Meghan's popularity. Okay, and my humble opinion, by the way, I have to say that. Also revealed in court documents was Harry's intention to launch a second claim for another judicial review, this time in relation to his offer to pay for his own security. Okay, review. Anything that has to do with him getting his security is review. He's not suing. Completely different thing. Review meaning that the judge is gonna look what steps were taken to take his security away. That's what Harry is asking. He's not asking to sue them and then for him to be have some money because he won whatever. No, it's just a review to see why it was taken away from him, what steps were taken, and why did they remove his security. Okay, so that's that. Okay, the prince's offer was made at a meeting on 13 January 2020 at which members of the TRH, I don't know what it stands for, where TRH represent and is also referred to in an email to Sir Edward Young, that's this guy again, and April 16, April 2020. Okay, this is the yes sir guy that that Charles replaced. Okay, if it was the other guy, what's his name? Something Gates, Christopher something. Okay, if it was this one that was there, the Queen's secretary, okay, if it was there, I'm sure he would accept it. But Charles removed that secretary and put Sir Edward Young. So Sir Edward Young already knew what was his task for. Whoever put him there, which was Charles and what's the other one? The other brother, Andrew. Okay, so he already knew the objective. Okay, to prevent anything that Harry and Meghan wants. This kind of thing. All right. Let's see here. The TRH represent and is also referred to in an email to Sir Edward Young of April 16, April 2020. Okay, legal documents state there has been no explanation of why the offer was not conveyed. The prince has engaged in pre-action correspondence for a proposed second judicial review claim in relation to these matters and intend to issue that claim shortly. Okay, so these are the things that were in document, but they're not telling the public all of this. Once the public, okay, out of the hypnotism that the tabloid put them in, they see what Harry and Meghan truly went through, they're gonna be upset about those people who were writing it, the Piers Morgan, the Camilla Tomney, all of them, okay, keeping them in the dark. Okay, decision on who gets security is made by Ravid. Go on my POITE, all right. I did several videos about this. I went in to say what RAVIC stand for, about the 5 eyes, all of this. Okay. Once I know the name, I went in and researched and then share it with you. What I wanted to know, I share with you. Okay. A committee made up of reps from Buckingham Palace, the Home Office, and the Met. Okay. The 3 members of the royal household who were present during the Sandringham summit were also on the RAVIC committee and were aware of Harry's offer. Okay, all of this should not be new to you if you've been following me. Okay, the Royal and VIP Executive Committee, RAVIC, which brings together representatives from the Metropolitan Police and the Home Office, Buckingham Palace, and where appropriate, the security services meet regularly to consider the level of protection needed for senior royals. Okay, some of these people who were there, they were holding 2 or 3 different positions. Okay, they were playing all hats. All right, let's see here. There's 5 comments under that. Okay, it seems clear they wanted Harry and Meghan dead, just like Diana. If there were any legitimate journalists in Britain, it seems like they will take a hard look at why Diana's security was removed and why they are doing the exact same to Harry and Meghan, a nasty, vile family. Okay, this is a disgrace for Britain, the son of the ruling monarch fighting for the safety for his immediate family. Comma will visit King Charles the Cruel and his concubine consort Camilla the homewrecker and the vindictive courtiers. Okay, disgusting that the royal family allow Harry protection to be taken away. Okay, little at a time. Little at a time, people will see. Okay, I share all of this with you guys. Okay, I don't know who else, if any of the squads were talking about it, but I did. I went into what really matters, what Harry and Meghan were going through. Okay, once I know one keyword, I went on and I asked myself questions and I looked more deeper than whatever I was reading. Okay, his disgusting, corrupted family do not care for his safety nor that of his wife and children, their own flesh and blood. Okay, he has exposed them for being a fraud. Bring on the other 400 pages, Harry, please. All right, the other thing too, whoever felt like they got away with whatever they did to Princess Diana, yeah, I don't know who, but that person probably feel like he could do the same because it's elimination after elimination. Okay, this person was trying to get the price of all price. They don't know when to stop. Okay, there's this. You know, they prefer celebrating burials to protecting their own and keeping them alive. So disgusting. They are so much happier in Montecito. Okay, finally, it's all coming out and it's clear. But William and Charles, quote, they know why Prince Harry left, end quote. Unbelievable, literally. They all put their heads together. Okay, there's something in their brain when that conversation comes, it blacks out. Okay, pretend they don't know, but they know exactly what they did. And whatever or whoever put nonsense in William's head, not only to discredit his own mother, calling his mother paranoid.
That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia.
And he goes to a charity place saying his mother would have been very upset, whatever word he used, I'm paraphrasing, about the homeless and all of that. I don't know. Whoever's putting that in his head is to eliminate him himself. Okay? For the people not wanting him as well. Okay? It's so simple. Harry and Meghan went public with book and Netflix deal because they had to finance a lifestyle with world-class threat assessment and protection teams. All the royal family had to do was agree to protect them. They didn't. What is it? They also leak racist stories, encourage hate. All right, let's see this one. Okay, the royal family gets support and sympathy when someone is murdered. Diana showed that that's the case. So there's really no downside for them. Yeah, and remember, Harry grew up in that institution. He saw the sign. This is why he had to quickly run away with his family. Okay, I mean, like I said in my video, it has been done before. I knew that was happening. That was the end game for them. Okay, regarding the Sussexes attending the coronation, them if they do, them if they don't. 1. Safety. 2. History of colonization. 3. Crowning of Camilla, which will be enough for me. They will likely make a best decision, but they could fly to Canada and a close Commonwealth that day. That's another thing. Yeah, I never thought of this. Alright, not surprised. Just look to Twitter and you can see the vile thing, and this is public. So one can only imagine what is said and done in private. Okay, God have mercy and protect the Sussexes from all evildoers, including family members. Psalm 91. Okay, do not forget Princess Diana. Alright, after this, that's it. He was entitled to pay for private secretary and would have had royal protection team security while in royal estate. What was refused was him paying for the royal protection team. They are not for hire to anyone. That's not true. Okay. What is it? Kate Moss. Kate Moss had hired officers before when she was getting married. Let's see those two comments under there. Okay, Charles paid for Camilla's children. People Middleton was paid for it when she had a party. Okay, I wasn't even aware of that. So there's more of this. This is a private citizen who got that. Okay, who was paid for it when she had a party. Kate received it when she was still a girlfriend. Why wouldn't they offer it to their own blood and his family? This is weird. It's almost as if they wanted the racial hate their praxis. Okay, they wouldn't have been taken away in the first place. They did that on purpose, and then they expect anybody to confront them. Okay, what did I just read? Okay, this. How does this get? How does this gel with his report admission that he couldn't actually afford to pay until he got financial secure? Okay, I offered to pay it, but I can't actually afford it. I mean, they had that. What is it? I don't know, in terms of time frame, I'm not 100% sure, but remember, they had the Netflix deal, they had things going on. But the thing is that it's when he fly in, okay, when he fly in the UK. It's not like he was gonna have it 24/7 with him while he's in the US, but when he's in the UK. So if he doesn't have the money at that time, I will 100% sure he will not fly in the UK. Okay, so he doesn't have to spend money. So I don't know the time frame of this, but he knows when he doesn't have money to pay, so he will not fly in to have the royal protection when he know he has to pay for them. So he will not fly in. Okay, common sense will tell you that. All right, so that was that. Okay, I read that. That was a ridiculous question. Meghan wasn't under threat on a couple of occasions. She was under threat every day because of the hate from the UK media. That's that. Murdoch and Costello blame lies with them. It's as simple as you can buy the British police force. Unfortunately, it will set a precedent for others. I mean, it has been done before. Okay, you could pay for private security and will have had protection whilst on royal estate. What Harry is saying here, he could still come with his security team that he has in the US. It's because they cannot carry guns. That was the thing here. Once they are in the UK, they cannot carry guns. So instead, he will rather have the police in the UK who has the right to carry, or I don't know if they could carry gun or whatever it is. Okay, so they could protect them. Let's see. Let me read this and I'm going into that. Okay. Oh, damn it. Come on. Okay, curious. It's the same awful woman involved in so much of this controversy. All right, so let me go into that. Okay, the one that has 7 questions. We know why you don't want him or his family to have personal security in the UK. We all know, Princess Diana. Okay, he can have personal security. That's fine by me. However, I don't think any police force should be for sale. We also don't have arms for sale either. But other people have done. Why do they refuse to know about this part? All right, let's see here. I realize it's about making the false statement that you can pay for government security, but need to address anyone can pay for security. Revenue from this is public reported. Google is free, folks. You can go to the UK government website and find out. I've shared that too. All right, there's this. You could pause your thing and read it. So this is even better. I'll have that for my receipt as well. Okay, what is that? I note you seek access. Okay, you just read it. It's too much now. I pass an hour. There's more things here. Okay, and there's this here. Let's see here. In May 2002, The Guardian carried a report claiming that Prince Charles privately paid for 2 full-time police protection officers for his then long-term mistress, Camilla Parker Bowles. A palace spokesperson called it a private matter. All right, so there's that too. I don't even know about that. Alright, I'll look for that Guardian thing here. Charles pays for extra Camilla security. St. James Palace yesterday refused to confirm. Yeah, this is where they mango everything. When people want to know the truth about something, they call it private matter, but they want to mango everything. Like, for instance, in one of my videos, I think Queen's Consent, in that video, I was saying something about their will is private. They mango everything. When things should be about family, should be private and things about public should be made public. But they don't want to differentiate that. But when they want something to be private, they just say it's private. When the same thing that was said about Harry and Meghan, when the public was paying for Frogmore renovation, when Harry realized, I don't want you to know about my private thing. So what did he do? He returned the money, okay, and said, leave me alone. I'm still not going to tell you things about privately. Alright, so the same thing that they were spewing on Harry and Meghan should be spewed back to the royal family now. But when they don't want people to know, that's where they start putting that separation thing. And then nobody questioned it beyond that. Okay, St. James Palace yesterday refused to confirm a report that Prince Charles is paying for 2 full-time security staff for his consort, Camilla Parker Bowles. The move will represent a considerable increase in protection for the Prince's long-term mistress, even though it is apparently being done privately rather than as part of the royal protection budget. Alright, so there's that. Okay, Charles hired former close protection officers for Camilla, not serving armed forces. Let's bookmark this. Okay, armed protection is provided exclusively by the Met on the advice of Ravik. It cannot be hired by anyone who wants it. All right, so there's that here. Whatever, but Harry knows what he's talking about. David Cameron does for special situation, which is what Harry wanted to do. Nothing he's ever asked for, the royal family, or regarding security will set a new precedent. It's just a matter of they don't want to let Harry do it, and they have the media to convince people that it's not possible. That's what I think too. David Cameron doesn't pay for Met security. He is provided one. It's all ex-prime ministers are. Oh God. Okay, but let's read it for information's sake. Okay, I met Tony Blair. Harry shouldn't be punished for the family he was born into. He has security concern based on his proximity to the monarch, and he should be received security whether he is, but his only request to pay for security in the UK. Okay, why don't you learn how to read? They aren't allowed to use private security because he's not a random celebrity. The threat against him have national security implication. I'm not gonna read all of that. Okay, I think I have this. Why Harry was doing this? I feel like I have this. Please pause your screen and read it. All right, let's see this one here. A source told the Telegraph Tony Blair reimburses at least part of his security costs on commercial trip. There is an arrangement for that in place. Harry and Meghan intend to do the same for private trips. For privately, Harry doesn't need it. Okay, outside the UK, Harry doesn't need it. He was just talking about being in the UK. And every ex-prime ministers, I think it's almost like in the US when you become president, you have security for life. Okay, and this is what I was saying with something trust. She received her money and bounce, and she's gonna get security for life. All right, until they give the other one, the current one here. Okay, football teams often pay toward police on match day. Okay, another coward scared to show its face. If Johnson and Truss deserve protection without credible threat to them, okay, Harry and Meghan deserve protection with credible threat, no matter your or my personal opinion of them. All right, so there's that. Okay, this one was long. I think this video is gonna cut into 2. I'm already an hour and 25 minutes. Oh shoot, I put Sandringham. Oh shoot, I did not copy the link. Something happened to the link. Let's go back. Let's type the keyword, see if it will come. Okay, so that's the one I just did. I think I just messed up with the thing here. Security drain Sandringham. Okay, so that was that one. We just went over it already. Next tweet. This is why sometimes I copy the first few sentences on the tweet, because sometimes if I get the link wrong, all I have to do is search the first few sentences. All right, next tweet. All right, so wanting the same protection as a pedophile is making demands, and the presence of an abused sex offender won't cause chaos at the coronation. All right, let's see here. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's refusal to accept their invitation to King Charles' coronation until their demands are met threatens to plunge the occasion into chaos, a palace insider said. Okay, this is the mirror. We don't know if it's true or not, but I will assume security is #1 for Harry when he goes to the UK. Okay, Harry and Meghan stands talk with royal as demand. Okay, and Harry knows them. He grew up with these people. Let's put a question mark here because we don't know if it's true. Okay, this is the total BS. I don't believe a word in this article. They create stories. They don't report facts. Meghan Markle. Okay, wondering which royal source briefed them. There's that. Really, Murdoch? Really? Cause that coronation was already in chaos, and this and that. All right, what did they say here? Brexit has not worked. There are no opportunities. It was all based on lies. The sooner we admit this, the better. All right, there's this here. K. Charles heckled by anti-monarchy protesters. There's that here. Wow, it's growing, by the way. Not my king. It's growing every day. It's growing. Okay. There's that. Why should it send anything into chaos? Shutter Island creates non-stop chaos on a daily basis. That's for sure. Lord, at Daily Mirror, have you no shame? Harry or Meghan never spoke to you or anyone about their plans or demands, and here you are spinning baseless lies out like they are true. Okay, it's not from Harry and Meghan PR, so I don't believe them. Strange British media are now giving lots of reason for them not to attend. Okay, thought they were irrelevant. There's the rolling eye. There's more comment. Let's moving on. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now we're moving on more lighter thing. This is where Meghan with the kids should have been. Okay, because I've answered some stuff in between and I mess up the flow of the way I arranged the tweets. Okay, Miss Doria looking young. Yep, look at her. I can't believe. How old is she again? She's in her 60s or something. Okay. There's me here, adding to it here. Sexy and stylish. Look at her sexy young self. I want to be like her if I get lucky to her age. Okay, with no makeup, let the derangers beat that. Okay, so proud of her everyday look. She all natural. Alright, there's comment. Commercial here. Me, Doria, look amazing. I would have loved to age like her. This go Miss Doria. She looks amazing, so healthy and beautiful look. Okay, yes, she does. Beautiful. Okay, what a gorgeous looking black woman. It has nothing to do with Meghan and the rest of the family. She was beautiful before then. Remember, beauty is in the eyes of beholder. I've always said that. And I, as a beholder, say she beautiful for her age. Yep. All right, there's more comment. Let's move on. Again, I think this is about Miss Doria. Is it a retweet of the same? No, it's not. That's a different what is it? Different picture, a different tweet. Miss Doria looking like a baby. Yeah, let's go back to that other image. Oh, did I miss it? I think, yeah, there she is here. She didn't age that much. I can't believe this. And there's her now. Wow, she didn't age that much. But Meghan did. Look at Meghan here. It's like she's holding Archie. Okay, if I didn't know better, I would think she is holding Archie. Yep. Okay, yes, Archie got this look. Look at Prince Archie right there. I'm telling you. All right. Meghan has her mom smile. There's this baby Meghan with her red hair. There's that. So sweet and quiet. Archie looked like Meghan when she was a baby. All right, let's go to my last one on this. Okay. It's 9:18 now. Oh my goodness. Next tweet. Okay, so this is a TikTok video. Okay, calling all anti-Harry and Meghan trolls useful tip. Okay, it's 1 minute and 42 seconds.
Are you tired of seeing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle dominate the news cycle? Are you over listening to Harry and Meghan talk? Do you wish there was a way that you could just never see content about them ever again? If so, you're in luck. It's hot tip time, and today's tip is how you can get Prince Harry and Meghan Markle out of your face. Step 1. Don't read the headlines. Every news outlet makes millions of dollars off of writing about Harry and Meghan because they're perfect clickbait. So stop reading the Daily Mail, the Sun, and other tabloids like them. Tip number 2. Don't engage in content about Harry and Meghan. There's this thing called the algorithm. And when you engage in content about a certain subject, the algorithm is just going to show you more. So the easiest way to no longer see Harry and Meghan on your For You page is to stop interacting with content about Harry and Meghan. Revolutionary. The third tip is to set up filters. You can actually filter out content based on keywords. So make your keywords Prince Harry, Harry, and Meghan Markle. You can do this on Google, you can do this on Instagram, you can do it on TikTok. I'm pretty sure you can do it on any platform. So go ahead and go into your settings and get those filters set up. And the fourth and final tip, just scroll. You heard that right. Just keep scrolling. Be like Dory, and instead of just keep swimming, just keep scrolling. As a little reminder, no one is forcing you.
What is it, Dory from, I think, Finding Nemo, I think? The fish?
To look at or engage in content about Harry and Meghan. You're doing that willingly and actively. So if you never want to hear from or about them ever again, follow those 4 simple tips. If you do want to see more Harry and Meghan content, be sure to engage in this content by either following, commenting, saving, or sending it to a friend. Ta-ta! Are you?
She's spot on. Let me read some of the comment. This and then that's it, and I'll do a prayer. Lately, I've been having some hard time, you know, what to pray for. I know what I'm thinking, but I can't think, like, word it. All right, this is good, but the problem is most of them don't want to ignore them. They want to engage with Harry and Meghan content merely to get engagement on their own account. Okay, those closet fans don't get to complain about them always being in the news then. Okay, there's 100% thumbs up. Okay, the haters are their biggest fans. Bookmarked. I'm using this in the future. Okay, oh, she's so great. Excellent. Okay, so this is it. If I'm gonna do another video, probably video 3 is about KFC. Let's see here. It will be about this. I moved some stuff around. Okay, about this, and I post this on my community board already. So let's do a prayer for what? Prayer for, let's do protection. Let's not try to be too fancy and stuff. Protection and happiness. All right. Dear Lord, I pray that you bless me with true happiness and peace in life. Lead me away from hate and anger toward love, from restless mind and anxiety. Give me peace. Lead me from fear of death to eternal life. Okay, let's pick an image. Let's do this, the first one. Okay, my fortress, the sacred 3, my fortress, be encircling me, come and be round my hearth and my home. Let's pick something else. Okay, Father, here I am before your throne and heavy. Okay, I read this so many times. You know what? I'm just gonna stop. Okay, that's it. I'll just stick with this one. Very simple. That's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. This new subscriber, welcome. All right, that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.